about Dallas, make it hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? One more time, Saturday, little past 3 o'clock. We all know what time that is. Welcome once again to the one and the only. This is, yes, it is, the Big Time Show podcast that is being seen and heard live right now as we speak in so many different places. I am just a couple of minutes. Well, I'm really not late. The intro carried it on, but welcome to the show. I am sharing right now. As we speak. I hope that you would do the same and help your boy out, please, as you come in. What's going on? I'm sharing it out to a whole bunch of cowboy groups on the day, as most of you know. Well, I ain't gonna say most of you. I know all cowboy fans know, but beyond a shadow of a doubt, all haters know that, as usual, Cowboys tonight will close out the show on tonight. We got several NFL games that are going on, preseason games that are going on right now. But as we all know, as usual, we've been doing this for so long. The Dallas Cowboys will close out the night tonight in a game against the Seattle Seahawks. Big preseason game, the second of their third preseason games, of which I'm quite sure there will be a lot of eyes on the game on tonight. For those that are coming in, hey, I'll speak to you in just a second. I haven't even welcomed everybody in the other spot, but I am sharing right now as we speak. Just give me a brief second. How are you guys doing on tonight? Sorry it took me so long. If you want to count about 40 seconds late, I understand, but I understand the promptness of the issue. I promise you I understand that. I hope that you will forgive me for those 40, for those 45 seconds. I promise you I'll be with you. I'm not feeling my best today, so I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to do the call-in line today. I'm not sure. This all depends on how I feel here at the end. But I'm here with y'all at least to talk, and I'll be seeing this live chat. Let me go and say this. If you're on Facebook, you're on my page, my personal page, or the Big Time Show page, you can use the stars if you want to contribute, as well if you're on my YouTube, the Big Time Show YouTube channel. Of course, you know that the stars, not the stars, but the super chat is available to you guys right now. So I would appreciate that. But if you don't want to do that, listen, this is what I need, y'all. We're going to make a deal on the Big Time Show, okay? Real quick. We're going to make a deal. Guys that you see or ladies that you see that are podcasting live, they need your support as well as I do in trying to push the show forward. There's a tremendous role that you can play. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. All you have to do is press that like button. I'm not talking one time. So this is what I want you guys to do. I need at least 10 thumbs up. 10 from everybody in here. Right now I'm looking at it. I think I got about 9. I don't know who's on my YouTube channel. But I need at least 10 per person. That's all I'm asking for. And if you want to comment, that's fine. See, that didn't cost you anything. You can do that right now, like bam, 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 bam. That's all you got to do. Look at that. Don't cost you nothing. Nothing but a couple seconds. I'm still sharing, forgive me. I'm about to get to it in just a second. I promise you I am. I promise you. Because I have some things that I want to share about what I think is going to happen on tonight. I really do. I have a couple theories that, well, not theories, but most importantly, what shouldn't happen tonight. How about that one? What should not happen tonight? That's what I want to talk about on today. First of all, to all you haters that are here, as you come in, to all you haters that are here, don't get excited tonight because we ain't playing nobody, okay? When I'm saying my team is not playing starters and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, people are such cowboy haters that they will take anything and run with it. So, you know, you cowboy haters, you know, if you see, you know, Cooper Rush and Will Greer as the quarterback, please don't try to act like this Dak Prescott. I'm just saying, y'all, you know how y'all are. Y'all already in mid-season form with the hate already. So we don't act like that my defensive end is Michael Parsons. That there is a difference. You understand? There is a difference. Yeah. Don't get excited if the cornerbacks give up a few plays. That's not Trayvon Diggs. That's not my guy Stephon Gilmore. Let's calm down. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. Just calm down, y'all. These guys are not playing tonight, okay? If the offensive line give up sacks, now we might have to start talking, but they're gonna be backup guys, and you know we might have to talk about that. That's what I'm gonna talk about tonight. Let me speak to everybody. I know I ain't even looked at it. I know the haters in here. Hello to everybody on Podbean. Good to see y'all tonight. I don't even want to recognize that name I just saw. I don't even want to go. Okay, here we go. E. Kush, what's up? Demetrius, hey, what's up? Joe, Freddie, I see you. Mo, Kyle, Coach Dante, my guy. David, the one and only, Eastside Harold. Eastside, just in case you didn't know, let me help you out right here, Eastside. Your Texans are on the TV. You ought to leave now. Go. Stop worrying about cowboy content. You know, your Texans are right now. I'm looking at them. They're right now on TV. You concentrate on your team. See, this one I know you really a hater. You know, this is the true sign of hatred. The Texans right now is the first quarter, 13-25. At least I'm streaming, and the Texans are at the 1 yard line. Look like they're about to score. And Eastside want to listen to cowboy content. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. You can't. David, appreciate you popping in from Cedar Hill, Texas. Joe, Lee Harrison, what's up? Coach Marv, I see you. Shane, David, Jory, what's up? The con man is in the building. Mr. Mike is in the building, y'all. The legend himself is in. Eastside, your team ain't scored yet, no. That's one play. Okay. But this ain't for to turn into a Houston Texans watch party. Let me get on out the way with that. Because I care less about Houston. I'm just looking at the game while I'm talking to y'all. All right. First thing I want to talk about. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, he don't even know the Texans on, y'all. He don't even know. He don't even know unless he got the YouTube TV already or he got a Fire Stick. Well, no, I'm sorry. It is on NFL Network, so he can't watch. He don't even know they're on TV. I just told him that. And look, look, they had 3 goals. I help you out. They had 3 downs from the 1-yard line, and they didn't score. It was 4th down and 1. They didn't. Excuse me. They had 4 downs. 4 downs. They didn't even score from the 1-yard line. Y'all, I'm not feeling my best, so if I sound a little funny, um, y'all forgive me, okay? So this is what I need you to do because I'm not feeling my best at all. Keep the chat going because there may not be today answering phone calls unless I shut it off real early and then let y'all carry the show with your comment. But I don't know. You know, it is what it is. All right, this is the first thing I want to talk about. And this is somewhat of a theory type thing, but it's just the way I was raised and playing football. This is the way that, hey, Rod, I see you. This is the way that I envisioned it when I played ball. I'm not saying it. I need to bring in some of my teammates in and stuff. I was the Ray Lewis type. Brash, cocky, talked, then had play to back it up. Now, y'all, my nickname that y'all seeing, that you're looking at, it started in high school. What's up, AC? My guy, Coach Cobb. What's up, man? Man, that's my guy there, man. I like him. What's up, Tavis? I see my brother in Keystone Cowboy in the building. Travis is here. East side, there ain't no sense talking, son. You running your mouth, but you want to run your mouth about the Cowboy. Talk about your team. Matter of fact, just get off. Look, I appreciate you always coming on the show, but you excuse East side. Get on out of here. Go watch your team, and then find somebody that the Houston Texans talking about, in podcast. Do that because we know you. We know why you here. We know why you here. No, you probably ain't watching the game, knowing you. But anyway, go ahead. All right. I played that way. Okay. I played like Ray. Now, if anytime y'all need me to go check each side like I'm doing right now, y'all just give me a thumbs up right now. I go get him. Because he ain't talking about nothing. But if let me get back to Cowboy content, but I'm willing to bust him. You know what I'm saying? I know he don't know his team on TV. I had to tell him. I just had to tell him. He's searching now on the TV. What's up, Michael? What's going on, everybody? Hey, everybody's sharing. Glad to see all y'all coming in. I'm gonna get to. I was waiting on some of y'all to get here. Now you're here. I'm ready to roll. I appreciate all y'all coming on. I really do. I appreciate you. I bust him, y'all. See, he in here talking about the Migo Ryan. Hal is in contact. Look. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, that's fine. Will Anderson look good. He's from Alabama. Now, here's what I'm talking about. So I played that way. There is an attitude that teams have. A lot of teams can talk, but do you have the play that match? Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of teams can run their mouth, but do you have the attitude and the game that can match your talk? If you do, you can get away with talking. Prime example, the Baltimore Ravens defenses that were led by Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Suggs and all these guys, those guys that were there. These guys could talk it and walk it, and everybody knew what they were going to bring to the table. I said all that to say this. The Cowboys have always had, I ain't going to say always, but lately we're year by year, we're gaining on our defensive moxie, if you allow me to say that. The swag has always been there, only with a couple of people, but the teammates wouldn't join them. For years, it was always DeMarcus Lawrence who was the only one that would say something. And he would be, I ain't gonna say he would be the only one that would play, but he was the only one that would talk it and walk it. Our guys were too by the book because they were too, they took on more of the personality of their head coach, which at that time was Jason Garrett. See what I'm saying? Um, and Jason Garrett was about, buy the book, say the right thing, help the cat across the street, help older ladies, drive them one person to the grocery store, go park, go drive them home, pick up the next person, be out, go drive to the grocery store 10 hours because you're trying to be so nice. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jason Garrett was. Smiled all the time, did every, you know what I'm saying? Went to church 24 hours a day, I'm just, that's Jason Garrett. Too nice, but want to cuss everybody out in private. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. I understand that. But we got kind of guys that DeMarcus Lawrence, even though his play kind of went down, he's still, solid as a defensive end. But one thing about DeMarcus play kind of speak for itself. He just nearly had nobody really to tag team up with him like that. That has all changed now. It has. It has all changed now. Not everybody talking. Everybody. I mean, everybody talking. You got rookies that's coming in here talking. Overshawn running his mouth. Mozzie say he don't care. He just want to hit people. I mean, I don't care nothing about football. I just like to hit people. Just crazy. Just crazy guys. I love it. I'm just saying, Michael Parsons can't shut up. Can't shut up. I mean, there's an attitude. There's an attitude that is going on right now. I mean, everybody is running their mouth. Everybody. Trayvon Diggs cussing Dak out. Just call them all. Know the microphone right there. Just know it. I mean, he looking at it. Call the man a B, and I mean, just everybody running the mouth. Javon Curse. Oh my God. Just everybody running their mouth. It's particularly on the defense. They let them little choir boys on offense. Dak Prescott led offense. Let them stay corporate. Javon Curse, because of the big fight, everybody know. 2 fights last week. And if you were looking at the fight, I wish I would have brought the video here, but I ain't got time. Hey, I appreciate you, Scott. I wish I would, I should have just brought the video. Because it's a lot of breakdown on that. I mean, it started with Sam Williams, another one that's running his mouth. He actually beat the guy. The guy kind of hold on to Sam, a little wound up, swatted the guy's arm. And the guy kind of slightly pushes him. Sam come back from 2 punches. Tyler Biadasz just come out and just level Sam. Knock him down. I mean, this which led to DeMarcus Lawrence just unleashing. DeMarcus Lawrence ain't got no helmet. Crazy, but he's just crazy. DeMarcus always had been like this, so ain't no surprise. He just come in, punch the guy, big waylay happen. Another fight happens after this. You saw Michael Parsons. No, we need him. No, we need him. His crazy tail want to just start swinging his hand. He got his helmet on. He's swinging hands, hitting the helmet. Just swing twice. Bam, bam, like he Rocky Balboa. Everybody going crazy. Just crazy. Knowing you can break your hand. You know what I'm saying. Just Javon Curse, Javon Curse, who wasn't in the fight, was in the back of the pile. Get him on the microphone and pretty much says something that I ain't never thought I'd hear in Dallas because we just hadn't had these type of players. He just said, y'all heard what he said. He said, if you're a Cowboy fan, I already know you know. He said, listen, we ain't taking S. Y'all fill in the blank. Y'all know what he said. We're not taking S off nobody. He said, watch this, y'all. This was the crazy part. I get the part saying you ain't taking nothing off nobody. But this the part that I just started laughing at the same time. I started getting goosebumps all over me. I started getting a little fired up. I wanted to go outside my house and just scream and holler in joy. Because this is what he said. He said, we ain't taking no S off 32 teams. Wait a minute. The Cowboys are part of the 32. You should have said, Mr. Kurtz, 31 teams. Because, you know, those your teammates over there. He said, oh, look, we ain't taking nothing off nobody. 32 teams. We going at these guys on our offense, and we going to go at our guys, you know, who we going against per Sunday. Let me tell you something. I'm going to sum it up in 3 words. I love it. I love it. Now, for all you scary Cowboy fans, y'all come on, sit down. Because I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you how it's going to be this year. Okay? For all you scary Cowboy fans that's worried about putting bulletin board material up on the board and saying, don't say that. They're going to be fired up. Don't say that. Don't say that about the Eagles. Don't say that about the 49ers. Don't say that. We don't want to rile the Giants up because we played them the first game in New York City. Don't say that. Don't be quiet. No, just talk to Dak. Talk to Dak. Don't talk to the defense. Just talk to Dak. Don't talk. No. Can we talk to DeMarcus Lawrence? No, he's too brash. What about Micah? He's the best player on the team. The world want to hear from Mike. No, don't talk to that. Because we don't want to hear Micah say that he's coming for quarterbacks. So all you scary Cowboy fans, I ain't worried about you haters. All you scary Cowboy fans, let me tell you something right now. You better grow up real quick. It's a different year this year. The boys are tired, man. They're tired. They're ticked off. You heard Micah Parsons say, and see, the part is we're getting what they say in front of the media. The scary part, or the funny part, is we don't know what they saying behind closed doors. We don't know what Dan Quinn's saying. I know what he's saying in front of everybody. Let me tell you something. These guys are ticked off. Didn't you hear Micah Parsons say that he took notes about everybody that was talking? Didn't y'all hear that? That means your Stephen A. Smiths, your Skip Baylesses, your Shannon Sharps at the time, all those FS1 commentators, your LaShawn McCoys, your Joy Taylors, all the Archo, all these folks who ran their mouth every day. The boys been taking those, man. They ticked off. And they playing like it. And they already put bulletin board material up. They already say they coming out to everybody. They already look. The offense ain't gonna never catch up. They too corporate. Don't look for this. Look, Dak trying to be hard too, and they ask him questions. Yeah. I love it. He want to ask that, man. Keep your soft mouth up, man. Don't ask Dak nothing. You're too corporate for me. You're the NFL Man of the Year. Be the Man of the Year. Help cats out the trees. You know, when the fire truck blow, make sure the kids on the right side of the street. You be that. That's what you do. Don't try to act hard. Be quiet. This ain't reserved for you. You be the NFL Man of the Year. Tony Pollard never talked. He never talked in Memphis. Let Tony Pollard be Pollard. He ain't gonna say nothing. CD got plenty of swag. CD gonna say something. Because he's already said. CD been talking since he got here. Let CD talk. You understand? CD talks. All you gotta do is go back and look. He talks. Let CD talk. Michael Gallup ain't said a word since he been to Dallas, except he got hurt. Be quiet. Don't. I'm going down the offense now. I'm telling all these folks that, we ain't got time for wannabes. Zach Martin, the only time we heard you really talk, sir, God bless you, we're not going to talk about you. The only time we heard you talk about this contract. That's all we heard. Other than that, you a corporate guy too. Don't say nothing, because it's going to be fake. I don't want you to say nothing. Tyron Smith still ain't saying nothing. He been here for 30 years. Still ain't saying nothing. Don't say nothing now. Tyler Smith, you can tell the way he talks kind of corporately. Go ahead and be corporate. Biotis shocked me by pushing somebody. He shocked me. He learned the old corporate cowboy way. I kind of like that, but let me see him push another team. Don't push Sam. Let me see him push another team, then I get my judgment on him. So it's either push some your own team, man, because folks going, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know. I know some of y'all laughing, but I don't care. It's just my dream. I don't want to hear nothing from Dak Prescott, Greg. I don't want to hear nothing from him. He may be talking now, but we all know he's gonna turn back to corporate. He the NFL man of the year. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You been here 7 years. You ain't been talking with swag. He ought to be ticked off too. Bunch of folks that done talked about him. But look, I don't need my spokesperson. People are on the defensive side of the ball. I don't need nobody talking from offense except CD. CD been like that the whole time. Jake Ferguson, don't say a word. You ain't saying nothing in Wisconsin all these years. Don't say nothing now. Huh? Yeah, I'm just telling you. We ain't got time for fakeness. I love the attitude that I'm seeing from this team, and it's trying to matriculate. Y'all notice that big word I used there. It's starting to matriculate to the offensive side of the ball. And to be honest with you, y'all, that's how it's gonna work. I've been begging for dogs for the last 3-4 years. This is about this team here so far is the best representation of dog that I've seen from the Cowboys in a long period of time. We have the right people now. Now I need that attitude. See, this is how you become the number one defense in the league. This is how you do it. I ain't never seen no soft-spoken defenses that was number one. I just say every defense had attitude. You can go all the way back. I don't care what era you go to the era. Those defenses had major league attitude problems. Want to go to the 70 Steelers? I ain't got to say nothing about them. You know who was on that team. You know how much moxie they had. You want to go to that? You want to even stay in the 70s? The doomsday defense of the Cowboys. I ain't got to say nothing. For those of you that are old enough to remember, you know what they brought to the table. They had plenty of moxie. You had folks running their mouth. All that kind of stuff. When we go to the 80s, the 49ers, Ronnie Lott, all those guys. Crazy. Get to the 90s, the Cowboy defense, the 49er defense. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Hold up, y'all. Demetrius, that can't be true. Hey, all y'all watching me right now. Hold up now. I saw that. Wait a minute. I need all y'all to stop. Let me stop. Y'all help your boy out right here. Press that like button there. If you're on YouTube, press that like button. If you're on Facebook, press it. I need if you're on YouTube, you can't do it but once. But if you're on Facebook watching me, whichever way you're watching me, I need you to press that like button. Like give me 10 likes right quick. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you, Demetrius, for that. This is how I ain't got to say nothing about the Baltimore Ravens defenses and the Pittsburgh Steelers defenses of, in that era. I ain't got to say nothing to them. I mean, come on now. Everybody remember Ray. Ray Lewis and all those guys. Everybody remember the moxie they played with, how they played, how they looked. Let's let's not let's come on now. This is what we got to do now. They talking, we're talking, yes. Now we got to walk it. Now, which leads to this, and believe it or not, this is all I want to talk about because I know you guys are getting ready for tonight. Tonight, I want to ask y'all this. Y'all will take over the show from this point on. Whatever you put into the chat, that's pretty much what I'm going to talk about. As I said before, I don't know if I'm going to do the call-in line or not. Especially since Eastside Harold on there. Eastside, I'm not even giving you the time of day. Finally, I see you finally done. Yeah, see right there. See, that's why I know you just now turning on the game because now you talking about the game. You didn't even know the game's on. You didn't even know your team's on. See what I'm saying? You didn't even know. But I'm not gonna open up the line because see, if you come on here talking about the Houston Texans right now, I promise you I'm gonna hang up dead in your face. This is the Cowboy Show, sir. You know that. So this is what I want to know from my Cowboy family. Y'all just let Eastside talk. I want to know because a lot of guys are not playing tonight. They're not. We only got 3 total preseason games. All right. And this will be the second one tonight, which means you got one more, and then you got 2 weeks before week 1. Here's what I want to know from you guys. I guess I need to pull this up. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Tell me tonight, what position battles are you kind of pay attention for? Because it's really not about scores tonight. It's about guys fighting at the bottom end as far as I'm concerned. And in some cases, the middle end of the depth chart for a job. So the question is, who are you concentrating on tonight? Go ahead and type it in. And that's whatever y'all come up with, that's what I'm getting ready to talk about. Right now, I'm pulling up the depth chart, and I want to see where we are right now on the depth chart. Y'all, excuse me for sniffing. I told you I'm not feeling well at all. Forgive me. But I'm coming. I'm a soldier. I'm coming. All right, I'm gonna pull this up and let you guys see what I see. All right. Because I think there's some position battles that I think it really is a battle that is going on right now. All right. Okay, let's look at this together. Okay. Well, before we do that, I'm sorry because y'all got it there. Okay. I'll go first. Beecher says tight end and running back. All right, here it is. Here it is about the tight end position. Now, this is the Dallas Cowboys, right? All right, so when we say it's the Dallas Cowboys, we automatically know now. Y'all might want to share this because I guess, see, Meeter's really getting me spicy. He's going to go ahead and get me loose. And I'm coming back. Shane, I see your comment, and E-Kush, I see yours. I want to stop there because I see I'm seeing multiple. I can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone by talking about this. So I saw y'all comment. So this is when politics come into play, Demetrius, and for those that are asking about tight end. See, what's going to happen is that John Stevens is going to look real good unless he gets hurt. He is. He's going to look good. And he can play. He looked good last week. I'm expecting him to look good tonight. I'd be shocked if he didn't. But here's the problem with the Cowboys. They already got their mind made up on Sean McEwen. Like he's the automatic third or fourth tight end. I don't know how well Steve is a blocker. I would suggest that I would think that Sean McEwen is a better blocker than John Stevens. I believe that because he just if you know anything about him, he just switched from wide receiver to tight end this year. McEwen is no doubt a better blocker, and he can catch the ball. But Stevens is a dynamic playmaker from that position because he has wide receiver type speed and a big body. So he's more of a threat in the passing game than probably McEwen is. No question about that. Here's my question, Beatrice. And I think I know the answer. If you've been a Cowboy fan, you probably already know the answer too. What happens if John Stevens plays better than Sean McEwen? I mean, what's going to happen? Usually what that happens is that John Stevens probably going to be on the practice squad. Because politics going to come into play. That's just my thought on that. But I think that if Steve, I'll be looking at that as well. But I ain't saying Sean played this whole preseason. I don't know if you heard or not. I really ain't looked at it. Shane, of course, who's been on this for months now. And he looking at the field goal kicker position. Hopefully we, as crazy as this may sound, hopefully we won't, score a whole lot where it puts this young kid into the fire where he had to kick field goals tonight so we can see. Last week, of course, he missed an extra point, but other than that, he made it. And I hear he's doing well in practice, but we know practice in a game is totally different. So that's the only way we're going to find out, how well he can kick. They still ain't brought nobody in, so they love the way he does kickoffs because he can kick it all the way through the end zone. He has a strong leg. But hopefully we can see what he does tonight. I agree with you, Shane. He could say, well, Deuce played more. I think we got to start looking at Deuce and probably start bringing him, reeling him in. Especially if the mindset is that he is a number 2 running back. And considering the fact that Tony Pollard is coming off an injury, and we don't know how really Tony is, and we won't know how well Tony really is until week 1 because he's not going to take any hits on his leg until week 1. So you almost need to look at whoever your number 2 running back is as an insurance policy. And you're really not going to put him in harm's way. So I would think that Deuce may get, it's just me. I don't think Deuce needs a lot of work, to be honest with you. But if he does play, it probably won't be much. I wouldn't do it. If he's my number 2, I would. On that note, I would like to see more of the kid from North Dakota State tonight. That's who I want to see. I want to see how he runs tonight. I'm going down the list. Everybody say Deuce Vaughn in the first half. Greg, this is the main event. Right there, that first line. The O-line battle. That's really, to be honest with y'all, that's really all we really need to see tonight. Along with one other position that I'll get into in a second. You see, Cowboys are injury prone lately when it comes to the offensive line. And these guys that are playing now, these are the guys that will be backing up the Tyron Smiths the Zach Martins, the Terrence Steels if they become hurt. So we need to know what we really got. They got their brains kicked in last week. Let's see if there's some improvement this week. They didn't play too hot last week. Let's see if they have improved this week. Because we're running out of time now. Y'all got about one last preseason game. That's it. The linebackers and tight ends. I want to see Cox tonight. We've been begging for him. He's nowhere to be found. To be honest with you, even when he out there, what has he done? I want to see him play tonight. I want to see Cox play tonight. I ain't really worried about Damone Clark. I want to see Luke Harper play tonight. I mean, these guys that, not that they're fighting for jobs, because some of these guys I'm calling are going to be on special teams, but I would love to see them play tonight. All right. Darryl said the running back position is unresolved. That's if you, Darryl, I'm not going to argue with you on that. That's if you don't call it like it really is. That's the only way that it's unresolved, unless you don't, it's like right now. To me, Deuce took over the number 2 spot last game. Deuce did it for me. I'm saying that the other guys got to catch up to him now. I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying in order to Deuce had such an impression that, Malik Davis, that's another guy that we really need to see tonight is Malik. Deuce took over Malik's spot. If Malik was ahead of him, Deuce jumped him last week. He jumped him. I don't think Ronald Jones, is even a factor, even if he is hurt or whatever. I just think Deuce took the spot. So we just need to see, that. But it's unresolved because unless you don't recognize what it is, like if you're saying Deuce really is still our 4th running back, then it's crazy. At first, remember that really was the depth chart, right? Tony Pollard, Ronald Jones as your 2. The battle then between Malik Davis and Deuce Vaughn was for number 3. See what I'm saying? And then you got the kid from North Dakota State that's coming up behind him. And I ain't mentioned Rico. Lord have mercy, I forgot about Rico. I mean, Rico ran well last week other than the fumble now. Other than the fumble, even though the play he fumbled, the way he got out of there and the separation that he got there was just unbelievable. So you see what I'm saying? Where does Rico fit in all this? Is Rico the number 2? I think Rico played well, y'all. Rico played well. He did. You saw him make contact. You saw him fall forward. You saw him take a little punch. You saw the juice. He just fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line. Other than that, he played well. So it really depends on. We appreciate you, Cypher. I'm just saying Rico played well, so I don't know. Rico may be your number 2 right now. He very well may be your number 2. All right. Y'all still over here Barrow Eastside. So y'all know how he is. So I'm going down the list. McKeon practice squad. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Coach Mar brings up a good point. Really, that's the truth. That's why I say you're really looking at individuals tonight. Coach Mar says is 100%, you can't really gauge either side of the ball because of who's playing and who's not playing. you can't properly assess how good your wide receivers and tight ends are. Dak Prescott is not playing. Cooper Rush is all right, but he ain't Dak Prescott. Okay. Uh, okay. Coach Miles said Deuce needs a lot of work. All the work he can get. I don't think it's about running, Coach. I just think that, when we start talking about if they want to see him pass protection, yeah, I guess you can say that. But this kid run regardless. Ain't no doubt about that. I don't think, it's fine. We ain't trying to make him run 25 times, so we already know he can't handle no big load. You know that. I ain't talking about for this game. I'm just talking about what if it was week 2 or 3. He's not meant to carry the ball, for a big workload. I'm quite sure he does need work in pass protection. Well, some things you already know. You can't judge a man's heart. I get that, but you can't neglect what he is. He's a very small guy compared to these guys that's gonna be coming to try to blow him up. And he's gonna get blowed up a whole lot because he's just too small. So I don't know if that's what they want to see. Can he handle that, or can he get in front of the right guy on blitz pickup? Can he read the defense enough? I mean, that's worth trying, but I get it. What you got here, Shane? Shane says something else we don't talk about is communication between the coaches and the players. Game management. Well, they did answer questions like that this week, and everybody says it's smooth, including Coach McCarthy. So, Dak Prescott said this week that the plays are coming in at a rapid pace, plenty of time left on the clock. We ain't gonna get to that situational football. They try to create it in practice, but we really not gonna really figure that part out until we really get there. You understand? So I don't know. Beatrice, you agree with me? Jabril Cox, I agree. That's a good one there. Greg said, I like what I saw the rookie Richards at left tackle. One of my friends called me this week and talked about him, and we were kind of shocked when we looked at a little film. Well, y'all forgive me, I don't feel good at all. You understand? I know y'all can hear it in my voice. Y'all forgive me. It is what it is. I'm trying hard. Matter of fact, hold on just a second. The power of having your own stuff, you can mute yourself. There you go. So, excuse me. Richards did look pretty good. He did. And I guess the reason why we say that is because we were expecting the worst. That's why I think it's more than saying he looked pretty good. Not bad. I'm quite sure he'll get a lot of playing time tonight. Y'all ain't saying what I thought y'all were gonna say. Joe says I'm not all in on Deuce Vaughn. I want to see him in September. Okay. Yeah. I totally forgot about that, Coach. That's why I said it. When I said it clicked in my head, I said Rico is the number 2 for now. Okay, Daryl said Malik didn't get too many carries. I want to see him get 15 to 20 tonight. I want to see a nice little workload. I don't know if he's going to get that many, but I think we're going to see him tonight. Greg said the running back room is better than it is Pollard. Deuce Rico at 3. I think Rico is number 2. Y'all forgive me for jumping that out without thinking first. When I thought about it, I said, other than that fumble, Rico looked good. But Deuce is gaining. Deuce is game. Wait a minute, Coach Mars. Wee, Jesus, Coach. Look, do y'all see this statement here? Woo, wait a minute now. Y'all read it for yourself. Coach Mars said, "Take it from me. If healthy, Rico is a starting running back in this league." That's a bold one there. And I agree 100%. 100%. Uh, what do you think about implementing a fullback like we did when we had the Boost? Well, Daryl, the problem is that these running backs that we have uh, don't like fullback. They don't. Uh, oh, you were talking about Deuce, Coach. Okay. You was talking about Deuce. I think I got that right. No, 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 no. I can tell you back from the days of Memphis, and maybe because of the system that we ran in Memphis here, that there was no fullback. Ezekiel Elliott didn't like a fullback. He just likes to have that room. He don't like following nobody. Pollard is a cutback type running back. Really don't need a fullback. God, no, I don't have COVID. I'm just stopped up. I have a summer cold. I don't have it. I do not have COVID. Thanks for your concern on that. It's everywhere, to be honest with you. I don't have it. Said I would like to see Deuce Vaughn start the game tonight against Seattle first string team. But you'll still be confused about that, Joe, because the Cowboys are starting their first team offensive unit. So, you know, I don't, I'm not going to put too much in that. Seattle, if they're starting their first team defense against our second and third string linemen, then they're supposed to make us look bad. That's the way I look at it. It is what it is. All right. Y'all didn't do what I thought y'all were going to do. Let me go to the defensive side of the ball. But first of all, let me share this. Y'all stayed on offense. I thought for sure y'all were going to talk about the defense tonight, because that's really what I want to see. Let's look at this. All right, that's the offense there. And this is the updated depth chart. And there's Richards, and he'll be bagging up. Well, I don't know, he might be starting there, but he's second string left guard, as you can see. There's another people here that we need to be seeing. We need to see Jalen Brooks tonight. I want to see Simeon tonight. Dennis Houston, I believe Dennis Houston and Jalen Brooks probably are battling. Simeon as well. I want to see that. Y'all have already talked about Stevens, who way over here. Got him in playing on fifth string. See what I'm saying? But here's what I want to see defensively. Let's look right here. Nobody has said anything about Quentin Bohanna and Neville Gallimore. That's what I want to see. Mozzie needs work, and he probably is gonna get some little work tonight. But I need to know what Quentin Bohanna and Gallimore can do. I mean, for real. If y'all remember right, I had said one of them two is on the verge of getting cut. That's what I had said. For real. When you look at the how many players in the team is going to carry from the defensive line position. I mean, I'm looking at this right here. Marcus Lawrence is going to be on the roster. Sam Williams is going to be on the roster. Ozzie Smith, that's 3. Hankins, that's 4. Olsey, that's 5. I would say Golston, that's 6. Armstrong, that's 7. Fowler, that's 8. You can't carry that many now. You can't carry that many. You can't. So we need to know what Bohanna. We need to know what Bohanna is doing. We got an idea what Gallimore is, but we really don't know much about Bohanna, to be honest with you. So I'm looking for the defensive tackle position tonight. We already talked about Cox and Harper tonight. Overshawn probably is going to play. I think we're confident in him. Lake Jefferson, a headhunter, is good. We already know Scott is going to play tonight. Here's an interesting one. C.J. Goodwin. Now, when it comes to CJ, as far as a special teams player goes, CJ is a bona fide special teams player. But here's the problem. When you start talking about the quarterback position, let's look at the quarterbacks. Stephon Gilmore is going to be on the roster. I think Aaron Scott is going to be on the roster. Trayvon Diggs is going to be on the roster. Deshaun Wright is going to be on the roster. Deron Bland is going to be on the roster. Jordan Lewis, who they are waiting on, is going to be on the roster. The question is crazy as it may sound, y'all, because it got Nickelback, even though Dan Quinn pumped up Boss Man fat, the video shows he get his brains kicked in. So where is C.J. Goodwin at? You ain't gonna hear his name in training camp, but where is he at really? Because see, a guy like Marquise Bell can play special teams. Fast, can flat out knock you out. I ain't brought up Israel, who can play safety and corner. Where's Goodwin at? I mean, we know he is special teams, but his name's not going to be called. I want to see him play tonight, corner. That's what I want to see. See, you don't want to end up cutting somebody that don't really need to be cut only because you keeping somebody because of special team. That's what CJ has always been for us. And he's been here for a minute. So really what I'm trying to throw out is he on the verge of that cutting line? Is he on the verge of being cut? That's my only question. So I got a lot of questions on the defensive side of the ball tonight rather than the offense. That's what I'm feeling. Coach, thanks for the $2 super chat. Coach said Armstrong would be traded. And you know what? We said the same thing last year because they're going to invest into Sam Williams as an eventual takeover, and you know that Fowler's going to get you at least 7 sacks a year. I mean, if he had more time, he might be a double-digit sack guy. So there's not going to be a drop-off if Armstrong is gone. Plus, you could get something for him. Because teams are going to project that Dorrance Armstrong can get you double-digit sacks a year. I say we should have traded him last year before we paid him. And if Sam Williams go ahead and crank up a little bit, you know, when he's showing the dominance, if he looks like he's going to, which I've already said, I said he was going to be a possible 10-sack guy, dude. Then Dorrance Armstrong becomes expendable. I wouldn't be surprised. I agree with you, Coach. I said he should have been traded last year. He's good enough, and we could get something back for him as far as draft capital goes. What's up, JD? JD says on the 53-man projection of defense, I got 10 D linemen, 4 linebackers, and 11 in the secondary room. Yeah. But my question is, as far as C.J. Goodwin goes, he's interesting. He really is. Because you know what he is on special teams, but what are you going to do with Marquise Bell? See, no, Dak Prescott would not play one preseason game, Tom. No, sir. Nor should he. Dak Prescott will not play one preseason game. Most of the starters will not be playing no preseason games. No. I think they want to keep Jordan Lewis, though, JD. I listen. They love Jordan. I think they want to keep him. I know what you're saying, though, and he could be, if he's not the same guy, then I get it. But I really do believe that they want to keep Jordan. That's really what I want to see, yo. I want to see Gallimore. I want to see Bohanna. I want to see Cox. I want to see Harper. I want to see CJ play some quarterback. I want Deshaun Wright to play some quarterback. I want to see Marquise Bell play. I want to see all that. All right. Hey, K-Trix. Oh, Crazy Lady. Okay, yeah. I made a mistake, Crazy Lady, and put that there. I didn't change it back on Podbean. I didn't put it back. I do a religious show as well, but I didn't make a mistake. I didn't put it as that. So that's my fault. It's my fault. I did last time I did it. I did a religious show. I didn't put it as a sports show today. So I get why you said that. I'll straighten that up. Okay. Tonight, y'all, I'm done. I ain't got the energy, y'all. I done gave y'all the best I got. I'm like Anita Baker. I gave you the best I got. Y'all allow me to get some rest real quick. Let me see. Tonight, depending on what part of the country you live in, we got the last game for tonight. We'll see if some of our questions are answered on tonight. We'll see. It just depends on how the Cowboys play. And I'll tell you this, if you want a clue of how the Cowboys are valuing some of these players, you will see that by if they're playing tonight. If you don't see Deuce Vaughn play a lot tonight, that's a telling sign that they value him and they're saving him. See what I'm saying? If you don't see Sam Williams play a lot tonight, that ought to tell you something. Shane says, Bishop, are you concerned with Turpin returning kicks? No. I'm not. Well, I understand, JD. I'm sorry you're just coming in. I said that's the biggest thing tonight is to see how the O-line plays, because these are the guys that are going to be backing up our starters in the case of injury. So you ain't get nobody for free agents in there. And that's done. These are the guys that, so we got to see how they play tonight. I said that earlier. We have to see, did they get better from the last preseason game? We ain't going to really know anything about offensive line chemistry until week 1. And a lot of these guys that are playing tonight in the last game won't be playing won't be playing week 1. There's no way. Quite sure there'll probably be a few starters playing Tommy, but this preseason, you don't expect starters to be playing. These guys, you got 90 players on the team. They got to find out who the best 53 are. And most of those spots are already filled. I mean, let's be realistic. At this point, how many spots really are left? They already know who. I mean, come on now. I mean, you got 90 players there. It's only 53 roster spots. We even got to the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying 53, then you got to sign your practice squad team. So we're talking about maybe the top 65, top 70, maybe somewhere in that area there. Okay. That's 53 maybe already be set. We talking practice squad guys now. Whew. About 5 or 7. What's up, Ultra Cowboy? Exactly. He says about 5 or 7 spots that are really open. So those are the guys that you're gonna really be seeing tonight. The goals that are battling for those positions there. You know, I'm thinking somewhere around in that area too, Ultra Cowboy. Like, you're gonna see those guys that play that are battling for those spots that you see there. I really believe that. And I think that's what you're going to see the next two. You know, the next 2 games is guys that are, well, Joe, tight end spot is not wide open. Our starter is Jake, so that's one. Schoolmaker, even though he ain't played, he's on the roster. I think Hendershot, even though people talking, you know, I think Hendershot is there, but Stevens is a serious issue, especially if you have a big game tonight. But I think that's where politics is going to come into play, because I think they already got their mind set on McKeon. Sean McKeon, whatever, sorry. Sean McKeon. I believe they already, you know, got their mind set on it. So I don't think it really is wide open as, you know, people think at all. I agree, Ultra Cowboy. Our roster is incredibly loaded. And right here, Fred, I see you. He said at this point they're filling out the practice squad. I think that's accurate. I think that is. I think they already know pretty much who the starters are and who their backups are. Ultra Cowboy said he believed that Hendershot gets cut from Stevens. Politics, man. Let me show you, Ultra Cowboy. Let me show you this. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Share this again so you guys can see this. All right. Look at this, Ultra Cowboy. I'm on tight end right now. I'm on tight end. They got Schoonmaker there is listed as number 2. You see Hendershot and then McKeon. Look where they have Stevens at. I mean, they got him last. So this is what Stevens has to go. He got to go through all, you know, he's not getting over Jake. He's not getting over Schoonmaker. I really don't see him getting over Hendershot myself. I think his battle is with McKeon if he really is going to challenge. And that's for the 4th spot. As well as he's played, I agree. But, you know, this is where the politics come into play. But, you know, I would be more interested to see how Stevens is playing against our first team defense. See, it's kind of hard to gauge it when he's playing against third stringers on another team. If you tell me that Stevens is clowning and going off against our first team defense, then now we're talking. We talking now. We got something to talk about. But I don't think you don't get a whole lot of credit like we want to give him credit. We want to give him credit for what he does against third stringers or probably second stringers. Cowboys ain't gonna go with it like that. They gonna get their true evaluation for what's going on in practice. So I don't know how Stevens is doing in practice against our first team. Now, if he's killing them, then now we're talking. Yeah. Need to say, do I think Lemke makes it as a fullback? I don't think you could put a box on Hunter Lemke because he can play tailback too. If you go back and look at the tape of him at North Dakota State, you would notice that he lined up as a tailback sometime and a fullback. He's big enough and fast enough to be our power back if you want to go that route. Obviously, you can put a box on him, so he's more than a fullback. Ultra Cowboys say Schoonmaker's going to be our tight end one by week 6. Faster, better blocker than Ferguson. 4-8. Tight end becomes elite. That's what Jake Ferguson runs. Schoonmaker's faster. Schoonmaker play. He come from my school, Michigan. So I say to play. He's fast. He can catch the ball. Michigan ran the ball, so we know he can block. That's the truth. I don't know if he gonna get that again, Ultra Cowboy. That's where politics come into play. So I don't know if he gonna jump Ferguson like that. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying he's not better. I'm just saying I don't know. All right, y'all. As y'all can hear by my voice, I'm not right. So, I gave y'all the best that I had. I've been on here about an hour and 13 minutes. I would open up the line, but I'm not gonna do that because I need to go put some more medicine in me. Okay, y'all forgive me. Listen, Monday night, 7 p.m. I'll come back with the post game show, talking about what we saw on tonight. So I'll be with you guys Monday at 7 p.m. right here, and we'll talk about what I saw or what we saw. Okay, y'all come and hang with me on Monday night, and we'll talk about it. All right. Forgive me for not opening up the lines, but I think you guys understand on tonight. All right. Appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and go. Joe already beat me. I need everybody to do this. Do me a favor real quick before we do that. I need everybody that's in here to hit that like button again for me. I need everybody that's watching, especially those that are on Facebook, because you can do it multiple times. I need you to hit that like button. Give me at least 10 times. It's gonna take you for 3 seconds, especially if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you can hit that like if you haven't already. You can do that for me real quick. I promise you, I'll let you guys know. Just do that for me. Appreciate all you guys for coming hanging with me. Appreciate y'all tolerating my voice, which is just about gone. But thank you for doing that. Now go ahead and put your hands together like Joe just did right there. Let's groove our way out of here. See those hand claps. Yeah, Daryl said he clapping his hand. Appreciate you, brother. There you go. Everybody else, go hit it for me real quick. Y'all don't got to do all these emojis and stuff like that. Y'all go ahead and do that. Hit it for me real quick, y'all. Hit it for me. Hit it for me. If y'all don't, I'm gonna get out of here anyway, because y'all look, I ain't got too much left. I don't have too much left. All right. I ain't got time to wait. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. All right. We'll see you Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Well, we'll come one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Let me see. I will, Joe. I'll be good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. This has been the one and the only. This is the Big Time Show. I don't want that one. Y'all know how we get out of here. I don't want that one. Now we get out of here. We'll holler at you.